Welcome back to my channel. So I made this video earlier, guys, and the connection was bad. I was talking with a lot of brothers in the live chat, and they told me that the connection was bad. I went and tried to look at it. I couldn't watch it. So guys, I reset my router, and we're gonna talk about this subject again. So it's currently about 84 degrees. It's going to be a high of 86 today. Mostly sunny, but it is cloudy, but it's a good day, guys. I had a good day. There's a new gym that opened around the corner for me. I'm going to be bringing y'all that video a little bit later. So guys, what we're going to talk about today, and I hope we have a conversation. I don't just want to talk to you guys. I want you guys to talk to me. And I'm not talking about people who visit. I'm talking about Black people, Black women in particular, who move to the DR, what they experience. I'm talking about what I've seen, and I've had conversations with them, okay? So guys, first, let's talk about foreign men who move here, because many people think all men come here for women. No, we come here for a better life, weather, the sun, the beach. It's a beautiful country. Anywhere you go, not just here, guys, the women are just added benefit. Now, let me set this up for you. Foreign men don't move here to date foreign women. So an American man does not move here to date an American woman. They don't. It don't happen. Has it happened before? Possibly, but most foreigners who move here, they have a pick from Dominican women, Haitian women, Venezuelan women, and then there's a whole lot of white-skinned women from other countries that you hardly notice because all the other women are so beautiful. Now, let me tell you this. Dominican women, once they in their 30s or something, if they're not married, they're probably not going to get married. Dominican men also like young girls. There are a lot of Dominican couples up in age, married, and they have a young lady their age. But for the most part, the men here, all nationalities, they like younger women. You see Italian guy in his 60s with a 20-year-old Haitian, and they got 3 little kids. So this is the problem that Black women are going to run into, or just foreign women, period. But I'm specifically addressing the Black woman. First of all, most of you are going to be, in order to move here, most of you are going to be retired, mature, up in age. So that's going to be one of your difficulties in finding a relationship. The second part is, guys, the type of man that you want, he's not available. He's taken. The guy that has finances and money, he's not a taken. He's taken. He's not going to find you, and you're not going to find him. So just like in the United States, my sisters, many of y'all not willing to take care of no man. Some of y'all do. Some of y'all have. Some of y'all will. But for the most part, most sisters aren't going to do what they would consider dating down. I'm not taking care of no man. Let me tell you right now. Here, in order to have a relationship as a foreigner, you're probably going to be the person financing the relationship. You're going to pay for most of the dates. If there's some food being cooked in your house, you're going to probably be paying for it. If there's some beer purchase or some whiskey purchase, you're going to be paying for it. So what I'm saying to you is, just like with the men, we understand this. We have been providers our entire lives. So we understand that the majority of the people here are poor. So you're probably going to be responsible for the finances, the dates, the meals, whatever. Women, my sisters, if you move here to live and you meet a guy, he's probably not going to have enough money to finance your relationship. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a message for men and women. When you move to a foreign country, them people were doing just fine without you. I'm not saying that you got to change their life, upgrade their life, buy them a refrigerator, furnish their house, buy a new TV, buy a car. I'm not saying that you have to do that, okay? But, oh, I apologize for the noise. It's a vehicle passing, and I hope he doesn't stay here too long. So all I'm saying is this, ladies, in order to have a relationship here, you're probably gonna have to do something that you hadn't ever done in your entire life. You're gonna probably have to finance that relationship, okay? And it's the same for men and women here, guys. You never know if that person is into you, like you, fall in love with you, or if they're into what you're doing for them. And guys, it's the same way in the United States. You got to just weed them out and see. Give it some time. Don't jump in too fast with all your money. Help them out a little bit, because I'm telling you, before you moved here and met them, they were doing just fine. They were doing just fine without you. So if you have a friend here or a relationship here, don't go day one, day six, 3 months, 6 months trying to furnish their house. Do it. Listen, they're just fine. They're just fine. Take some time, get to know that person, and weed them out. Find out if they really, really into you, or if they're really, really into what you're doing for them. And guys, so first of all, there are not many foreign women over here like me. When I say black women, I have one Caucasian friend. She's retired military. And I've met probably 20 other black women my age or older. And as I said earlier, the reason why there are not too many younger ones here, because they're still in the United States working. Are there some young women who got it going on, who can work on a computer from anywhere? Yeah. But for the most part, all the mature black women I meet here are my age, older, maybe a little bit younger. So I'm 55. So most of them are around my age, maybe a little younger or older. Okay. And I've talked to them, man, and they are frustrated sexually. They're frustrated in terms of relationships, meeting a man, because they're not willing to pay. They're not willing to pay. Men been paying their whole life. I'm not saying be a fool and pay, but we understand that most of our lives, we have always financed relationships. Women are not used to doing that. So, and this is for men and women. In a relationship, you just got to go slow. Because, guys, there are some good quality people here. They all need some money, but all of them ain't around you because they want your money. Some of them are good people, and they really want a relationship like you. But guess what? You've got some money, and you're going to be the one financing the relationship. Just don't be a fool. So, my brothers are back in the live chat. I'm going to go up here and read those comments. Douglas Anderson says, again, laugh out loud. Just kidding. Okay. Douglas also says, if you are a man and you are looking for a relationship with a Dominican woman, don't do it unless you are planning to move to the DR, and don't start looking until you have actually moved to the DR. Guys, that's some excellent advice. Guys, when you come here on vacation and you stand on the Duarte or the Malecon where the working, young ladies are, guys, you're not gonna find what you're looking for down there. You got to get in the communities. You got to go to the grocery store. You got to go to the bank. You got to go to the gym. Do you think any working girls are actually in the gym? Now they may go to the grocery store, but they're not in the gym. Okay. Um, Traveling things, Profi, he's back. The internet is the only real downside in much of the DR. I don't have many problems with my internet. It would be a downside if I had a job or did some type of work where I depended on a strong internet. I had to buy a internet booster, and every so often, guys, I just reset my router like I did today, and it cleaned it up real good. Um, Douglas also says, for the most part, there aren't many Black African women looking to move to the DR. IMO, let me know if I'm wrong. Um, I would say yes, bro, because there it's a beautiful country. Although some men may move here specifically for the women, women move here because it's a beautiful place to live. That's just what I think. But at the same time, I think you're right because I've only met 20. They're not a lot. I met one white and I met about 20 Black women. So I think for the most part, you are correct. Let's see. Traveling things with Profi, Agayo. Facts, as a foreigner, you will come out of pocket. You will come out of pocket in the United States as well, or any place you live in, unless you go someplace where the women have as much money as you. And in many of those places, guys, you're not welcome there. You're not welcome there. You don't want to go to Europe and live in the cold, and those women have as much as you. They don't really like you, I'm guessing. Brown Spade. The biggest problem is that most foreigners come to another country with a Western mindset. I agree with that. I agree with that. And the biggest thing I want y'all to get here, guys, nakedness and sex it don't have the same type of taboo and stigma as it does in the United States. In the United States, some women have this timeline where I don't want you to think I'm a hoe, so we can't have sex for this period of time, or we got to go on these many dates. No, it's not like that, guys. You can meet a really nice person and go from meeting them and in a very short period of time be intimate with that person. So, guys, yes, it's very different here. And okay, so let's see what we got. Who did I miss? Okay, I got that. Brown Spade. Good subject. Thank you very much, sir. And I appreciated your podcast yesterday. Doug Anderson says, great point. When you said they were doing just fine before they met you, they will want you to feel otherwise, but they were doing fine before you and will do fine after. Guys, you have to learn that when you come here. I'm telling you, they were doing fine without you. So when you come here, guys, don't come here with the mindset that once you see somebody's house and they're poor, they live in bad, that you got to fix everything in their life. They was doing fine before they met you. Now, if you establish a relationship with someone and want to help them out over periods of time, that's fine. But don't go until you locked in with a relationship with somebody and try to fix their whole life. You'll be in trouble, guys. LK says that Matrix mind only works in the Matrix. King Lou, Black women must stay in Atlanta, period. Oh, there you go, bro. Nah, man, I think everyone has a right to go where they want. Like I said, guys, it's a beautiful country to come and live. Guys, when I left the United Snakes of America, KKK, guys, my stress, guys. Even if there were no women here, guys, and I wouldn't be here, but guys, just how I changed my life, guys. The women are secondary to why I live here and why I moved here. Okay. Okay. Blue, brown spade. No offense. Older women can't compete with younger women in any part of the world. I was told that a man's stock goes up as he gets older, and women's stock goes down as they get older. I agree with you. I agree with you, but guys, I think mature women are beautiful. But there's there's a reason why men date younger women. As we age, guys, our arousal is based on what we see. Part of it. So if you're 55 years old and your old lady 55, 60, and she ain't taking care of her body and things ain't looking that good, when she gets naked, you ain't really that motivated. You really, that blood don't flow right. But when you're 55 and you can have access to a 19, 20, 30-year old and everything's still tight and plump and standing up, that helps your arousal. It does. So, guys, that's just what I think. Women, I've seen some 60-year-old women that are absolutely drop dead gorgeous. I've walked up to a woman here, Dominican, my age, beautiful. I went up her, talked to her, have a conversation with her, and because in her mindset, there's no way I could be attracted to her. She was showing me pictures of her nieces and daughters, younger girls, because that's just what it is. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Who else got here? Living in Mexico. I kind of go through the same thing here in Mexico with women here. I've been permanently living here since 2016. They have some needs that I cannot get myself involved with. I limit my help. Guys, it's no, I thank you, bro. Guys, women everywhere are the same. They all need help. But guys, you got to break them off slowly. You got to break them off slowly and find out why they're there. But you don't have to change their life. They were doing fine before they met you. Richard's method says, very true. I had only one woman make me wait until the second time and met to have sex. And she was a teacher who was very religious. I'm telling you guys, it's no stigma on nakedness and sex. You can go from having sex really, really fine, fast with good women who have jobs. They just don't look at it the same way. Doug Anderson says, the big difference in America, there are more women who have real jobs or who are getting government assistance. So being with the man for financial assistance is not a priority like it is in the DR. It's not the same priority. You are right. But guys, all y'all know, just count how many relationships you had in the United States where you did not give a woman no money. But guys come here and they kind of want to turn women into slaves. They want them to clean their house. They want them to cook. They want them to wash your clothes, have sex, and you want to give them $40. So, guys, that's one of the problems I see here. Guys are breaking off sisters in America, women in America, but they come here and think they don't have to give a woman nothing. Guys, come on. Brown Spade, I agree. Ken, love you. Let's see. Derek Wood, make your intentions known up front. If you just want the Twinkies, if you're looking for something serious, you will find out quickly what they want. If you just want some Twinkies, they might tell you no. Guys, I think that's real important. I think that's really, really important, guys. So I meet a lot of women. I talk to a lot of women, and I tell them straight off, look, I can't speak. So all of them want a relationship really fast. Okay. And I tell them straight up, there's Relationships are tough. There's no way I can be in a relationship with a woman I can't communicate with. I'm talking to you on a translator, just being your friend to get to know you, okay? So yeah, you got to be upfront, and you can't early start promising stuff and giving stuff, God. God, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of these women would love to get to know you and just get away from their life for a little while. Come to where you are, experience some air conditioner, have some cerveza, maybe eat some food, just hang out and chill with you. That's a good start. That's a good start, guys. Um, let's see. Um, Douglas Anderson says, at Richard's method, how long was it between the first time you met and the second time you met? Did you get the goodies? His response is, Anderson, it is harder to find a woman in the DR who doesn't want you for the finances, but it is possible, especially in a bigger city where the women have access to jobs. Okay, guys, here's my response to that, guys. And that's a good question. But even in the United States, guys, women with jobs, they want your money. How many of you know women that you've experienced that even though they have a job, every time she call you, every time y'all go somewhere, it's on you? How many women with jobs in America got kids and they still need some assistance when their car break? Something happened to one of their kids. Kids need some shoes. Guys, it's no different. But now I'm not talking about you particularly, but this is what I'm saying. Even though we do all this in the United States with American women, we come here and we don't want to give these women nothing. We got to treat them differently. I'm telling you, I know guys who have women who come by, clean their house, cook for them. They want to have sex with them, and they want to give them $40 a week. Guys, come on. How would you like somebody to do that to your sister or your family member? King Lou. DR, a black man paradise, therapy period, and to be honest, was a black man are appreciated anywhere outside US, not sisters. We get more love, period, passport. We do, guys. Every place I've ever been, every place I travel to, guys, they love us. And you just gotta weed them out and see why they're there. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it would be nothing wrong with meeting a lady who was really looking at you for financial gain, and then it turned into something. You can develop a woman. I'm not saying a working girl, a real girl with a job or not, who may approach you because you're an American, or may accept your approach because you are American, thinking about what she can get. And then guess what? You really click and find out you like each other. So let's see what else we got going on here. Doug Anderson at Richard's Method. Agree. I'm not saying it's impossible to find a good woman in the DR. There are good women between a few relationships with good women in the DR, but I was not looking to settle down. And guys, excellent point. Don't look to settle down. Just, just if you move to a foreign country, just move there and see how it goes. If you meet someone worthy of settling down, you decide that's what you want to do. But it's not necessary to settle down. You hold the key. You're gold. Any place you go, other than, I'm just picking like Europe. I don't think you would be gold in Europe. I would be gold in Europe. I don't know. So let's go. Brown Spade. Feminism has ruined the ideology of a lot of sisters in the United States. Bro, I agree with you 100%, man. I was so tired of it. It's one of the reasons I left, man. It's one of the reasons I left. Women will tell you what they not gonna do. Listen, man, bro, I ain't gonna get on that. I agree with you. King Luke. DR chicks are easy. Just know the game. Regular chicks, not mangoes. So guys, I don't really say mangoes or chicas or that. And guys, I'm just telling you, the working girls are working girls. You can generally spot them fast. If you don't spot them fast, a conversation will tell you who they are. Okay, a conversation will let you know who they are. Brown Spade, you're absolutely right, Q. Thank you very much. LK, find one of those women hustling those carts. She just needs an investor to open this. Guys, listen, man. I want to get this message across from my channel. All women are working girls. All women are mangoes. All women are chicas. They are good women in bad situations. There are a lot of good women here in bad. Guys, let me tell you about one young lady I met in the hotel when I first got here. She works in the hotel. Okay. I ended up staying in the hotel for 38 days because the the apartment I selected fell through. Man, even after I'm at the hotel, when I was in this hotel, man, this lady has helped me navigate through this country for so many things. And when I tried to give her money, she wouldn't take it. I had to leave money on her desk, under her keyboard. So, guys, I've been knowing her for 8 months. She has helped me do things, man. She's never asked me for a dime, but I've helped her from time to time. Every time so guys, don't believe that there are no good women here. There are. There are good women here, guys. There are a lot of them. You just got to take your time and find them. Doug Anderson, I've been fortunate in that regard to where the women that I were in my life, we lived together in a loving relationship, and they had good jobs, so they weren't stressing for money. Guys, it's possible. It's possible to find it. Even some women with jobs don't make a lot of money. You may find an opportunity to give them a little assistance, guys. But just always keep in mind that they were doing fine before you met them. So don't be stingy. You weren't stingy in the United States, but don't try to change their life overnight. King Luke, sisters are down in America. Brothers, get your passport. I'm serious, man. Relationships in America, man. These women are all about what you go do for them. Their money is better than yours, and they don't want to spend any of their money. On your birthday, they want to give you some coochie, but on their birthday, they want you to make it rain. Sex is not a gift. It's not a birthday gift. Traveling things with Profi Gallo. Feminism is not the problem. It's the culture in the United. Man, the culture sucks. You're right. Okay. The people in the DR are more entrepreneurial minded than people in the Matrix. Though a Latina, a few stacks, and she'll make money for both of you. Excellent point. Brown Spade. Most people have a misconception about the DR women. My wife is a educated Dominican woman. She is a doctor. I'm telling you guys, one thing I want to do on my channel is I want to change the perception of why guys come here and what's here, guys. I want to change it. Dominican people. So, guys, in Puerto Plata, man, I stayed in an Airbnb in this community. Okay. I'm walking up the street and I met a Dominican family that adopted me. Every night, man, until curfew, I sat out there with them people. We talked, we drank beer, man. Dominican people are some good people, man. Now, on the door, it's some slick people on the Duarte, on the beach down there, man. Some slick people down there. But don't let a group of people make you think everybody like that, guys. Guys, come on. I want to change the perception of why people come here and how they feel about Dominican people, guys. I want to change that. LK says, bro, I'm not sure what that means. Derek Wood, lots of good women in the DR. True. Traveling things with Profi says, facts, Q. A lot of great women find themselves in bad situations and results working girls until they can get out of. Guys, Listen, listen. It's a big difference in the United States. Women are tricking to get their hair done, get their nails done, to buy a purse. You got a different level of respect of a woman who don't have a job, the pandemic, and they go out there to feed their kids. Guys, that's not a bad person. If you do something to feed your kids versus to get your hair done, guys, that don't make you a bad person. All right. So, brown spade. Brothers have been watching too many channels in Sasua. And guys, bruh, I think you're right. And that's why I don't have no beef with them. I'm not gonna say nothing about them. But guys, I don't want none of that on my channel. Guys always leave me feedback, emails, show me the girls, show me the girl. I'm not showing you that. That's not what my channel is about. Douglas Anderson, King Lou, you are correct. In 10 years visiting DR, meeting all types of non-working women, I have never waited more than a few hours for the goodies. Okay, so now, what does that mean? If anyone, and I'm not saying you think that's bad, if anyone thinks that's bad, is it just bad for her? Or is it bad for you? Why would you give up your goodies that fast? So I don't think anything's wrong with that. In the United States, we grown. If we grown and you like me, why can't we have sex? I think you need to have sex as soon as possible with anybody to determine if you like each other. Ain't no need of us waiting a week or two. What's wrong with having sex fast? But if it's something wrong with it, is it only wrong for her? What about your responsibility? Shouldn't you wait? If you think she should wait, I don't know, guys. Let's talk about it, guys. Here we go. Richard's method at Brown Spade. You are absolutely right. I met a woman who was a doctor in Santiago. Unfortunately, similar to the US, she was way too busy. No kids, intelligent, but married to her career. I don't want US. Okay. I don't want US lifestyle. Okay. King Lou, Santiago, Dominican Republic, and band. Best places I met regular, beautiful chicas in the DR. Douglas Anderson. Hey, bro, I appreciate that information. But just like in the US, if you go certain places, you go meet certain type of girls. When you find out where to go, you go meet different type of girls. Douglas Anderson in the US. LK. I want a Latina who's a 7 to 8 with a small business that can invest in. At my age, when I was younger, man, I liked a certain type of woman, man. The darker, the better. The bigger the booty, the better. Right now, man, I don't care about none of that shit. I care about, are you nice? Are you friendly? Can you cooperate? Do you act like you down with me? Do you listen to what I say and respond to what I say? And are you the most important thing in the relationship? I don't care. Now, everyone wants a attractive person, and I will have an attractive person, but your physical attributes are not as important as what's up here. And are you friendly? Are you cordial? Are you, yeah, man, all that stuff is important to me. Douglas Anderson, women in the DR are tricking for drugs. Bro, we not messing with that type of woman. Okay? Yeah. Just like in the United States. But we people, guys, if you visit here, you may want something like that. But if you live here, even in the United States, why would you even want to consider something like that? LK. Yeah, I read that. Douglas Anderson, laugh out loud. I agree. Douglas Anderson. I can always say in the US, I have never waited more than a week. Yeah, bro, Men and women are the same. We both want to have sex. We both want to have sex. But women got this thing to where in the United States, they don't want you to think they have sex with everybody that fast. So some of them try to have some discipline and make you wait. But guys, yeah. Who else we got here? Living in Mexico. Don't get me wrong. The women here in Mexico are respectful and very hard workers. Most of the women I date are single mothers and have kids. I myself don't mind that at all. Guys, appreciate your comments, but the same thing in the United States. Many of the women are single. Many of them have kids. I don't have, I've never had a relationship with a woman that had small kids, but if she does, I'm just gonna watch. A woman with kids tell you a lot. Okay, how she take care of those kids tell you how she can take care of you. How she raised those kids. Are those kids respectful? That's important to me. So some guys won't date women with kids, and that's a disqualification. But for me, if you see a woman with kids, is she cooking for those kids and feeding those kids, or are they eating McDonald's? Are they eating Burger King? Are they eating fast food? If that's how she feed those kids, that's how she gonna feed you guys. So that's not a disqualification. That's not a disqualification for me. A woman with kids will tell you a lot about her. Brown Spade. This is a beautiful country. Most guys never leave the red light district, aka Sasua. I've been living here for 5 years. I'm in peace. So I did not know you were in Sasua, bro. So hopefully we will hook up one day. Where are we at? Uh, oh yeah. Okay, Doug. I said women in the U.S. are tricking for drugs, not in the DR. Yes, I agree, but I also have knowledge that many of the working girls here are also on drugs. They are, and most prostitutes everywhere, guys, in order to do what they do, they either abuse drugs or alcohol. I I imagine I'm talking about those hardcore ones who have to go out there every day and endure that. I imagine they all have some type of addiction just to deal with that life, guys. But a girl who got to feed her kids and go out there once a month, I don't see them using drugs. But many of the girls who on the strip here also use drugs, guys. And we're gonna stay away from that. Um, Eric Wood, if a woman wants to give it up to me first, I'm running. That's just me. Man, she could just like your swag, bro. You could just be so fly that she don't want to wait. I don't see nothing wrong with it, guys. I want it. Hey, I don't have no problem with it. If we grown and we decide to do that, I think we should do that because we're grown. But I respect your opinion. Derek Wood, I don't mind playing cat and mouse as long as I'm in the. I can't read that. Oh, as long as I'm in the cat. Okay, that's cool, bro. Sweets Air Max. Of course, if you go to Puerto Plata, Sosua, Punta Cana, these are tourist areas. Not all of them are bad, but come on, be real. If she looks like an IG model and she is in a tourist area, what do you expect? Guys, they're here. They are there. Everything you said is right. But that don't mean that they aren't, they are all like that. They are not all like that. In all the cities you name, and you left off Boca Chica, I'm in Boca Chica. There's a lot of them there that look like that. But when you get off that Duarte, when you get off the Malecon, wherever you are, where tourists are, you meet regular women, guys. You meet regular women. LK says, because sex work in the U.S. is criminalized, many American men are sex deprived and go all out once out of the country. You are right, but based on the internet, guys, it's still happening. It's still happening, guys. You can still um, prostitution in the United States is as big as ever, but it is now on the internet. Guys, I grew up in Atlanta, man, and when I was a youngster, you can go to the strip club, man, and you were friends with the strippers. Man, you would hang out in there until they close, and then you and the strippers go to the Waffle House. You ain't doing that now, more. Who you think the prostitutes are now? Bruh, people are flying them all over the country to come and do their thing. Guys, hey man, prostitution in the United States is bigger than ever. It's just on the internet. And back in the day, man, strippers were just regular girls from around the way who didn't like to work, didn't want to work, and they did that. They weren't prostitutes. They were regular girls, and you can go to Waffle House with them and leave there and go have sex. I said, but man, these flags are bothering me today. Derek Wood say, keep in mind, DR prostitution is illegal. Guys, I don't even know. Guys, we talking about prostitution because it happens. But guys, you do not have to mess with a prostitute. Let them do their thing. I'm trying to change the narrative to people coming here that when you come here, guys, if you're going to be here for 3 days and don't have time and you want something easy, go ahead. It's wide open. But I'm telling you, I want to change the narrative. You don't need a chica, you don't need a mango or any other bad name they're calling these women. You just get off that main strip and go up in the area and put in some work. Have a conversation with somebody. Sit down and have lunch. And guys, you can make it happen. Doug Anderson, in 9 years visiting DR, 54 trips, I've never seen a chica or woman with drugs or who asked me to get drugs. Oh man, that's awesome. But I have a friend, he comes here often. He's been coming here for years. He is American and Dominican. When I go with him to the strip, he points out all the working girls who are on drugs. He knows all of them. He's friends. I know a lot of them. They befriend me, but they know I don't want none of that. But yes, drugs is big here, guys. Drugs are big here. Brown Spade. I don't live in Sosúa. I live close to Santiago. Honestly, never been to Sosúa. I appreciate it. I've never been to Sosúa, and based on what I've seen on the various YouTube channels, I have no desire to go there, guys. I have no desire to go to Sosúa. Doug Anderson says, maybe she's feeling me as much as I'm feeling her. We both adults. That's right. That's how I've always felt my entire life. We grown. What are we waiting for? We're spending time together. We like each other. Why are we going on these dates and you making me? What are we waiting for? We're not 16 in high school, no. And you weren't. Oh, come on now. Okay, there's a big difference between bona fide red light district and gray areas. You are correct, guys. Here, guys, there is a strip where there are known working girls, guys. And it's very obvious. And even if the police is there, everybody know that's what they're doing. So I guess that's what you call in a red light district. Is known. And anybody walking down the street, they come up to you, they talk to you, they follow you to your hotel, they ask you to buy them a beer. Guys, it's here. But you don't have to deal with that. I'm from Atlanta. Laugh out loud. What's up, brother? Yeah, man. I'm from Atlanta. I went to Bass High School. I live off of I-20 and Moreland Avenue in the apartments on Seaboard, which is right down from the Emmett Park Rental Town train station. That's where I grew up at. Derek Wood. Yes, it's illegal. Okay, guys, most people will argue that point, but I'm just going to tell you what the attorney told me. Prostitution will not be enforced. They walk around amongst the police, everybody know it's happening. But if you have an incident where the police is called with a young lady and there's an argument over money, there's some drugs involved or whatever, and during their investigation, they determined there was prostitution, that's when it will be enforced. That's when you will get that charge. Have a fight with one of them over a disagreement or some drugs or whatever. You want them to leave, they don't want to leave, and someone calls the police. That's when you will have some problems. So no, it's not enforced. Nobody's going to bother you, but have a problem, and then that's when that's going to be enforced. Okay, guys, let's try to get up on these comments. I'm sorry. Let's see where we are. Yes, it's illegal. Eric Wood, Q, you hung out at the Blue Flame. Hell yeah, man. Bro, yes, the Blue Flame, bro. Listen, the first time I heard a woman make her butt clap, I was leaving the Blue Flame, man. And we had been hanging out and drinking, and I was about to leave. I thought they was clapping because I had made it rain and they were happy to see me leave. But I turned around and I looked up on the stage and it was this girl, man, with this big old booty, and she was making a clap, man. I thought it was about 10 people clapping their hands. No, it was one girl making her butt clap. Okay, John Clark, laugh out loud. What up, John? That's my partner from Moreland Elementary School, man. I met John in the 7th grade. I already talked to y'all about John. So, Doug Anderson, for my understanding, it's somewhat legal, pimping, and yes, that's also where you will be in trouble if you a pimp and you running prostitutes and they find out. But those girls just walking up the street, you're not gonna have no problem if you walked up right to one in front of police, y'all made a deal, and you walked off with her. You will have a problem if something. Here's why you don't want to mess with prostitutes. If you have a problem and something go down and the police is called, you're a foreigner, her side is going to be taken. Any lie she tell, anything that's going on, you're a foreigner, you're in trouble, and any charges that come, an added charge will be prostitution. Seaboard Apartments, Round Spade. I went to Archer High. I'm prepared home. Bruh, small world. Small world. And I graduated in 1984, bro. King Lou, DR, and Columbia, Easy P. Okay, yeah, bro, it is. It is, but I want to change the narrative. Everybody don't come here for that. You're gonna get it, and you're gonna enjoy it. But guys, I don't think people come here. Yeah, people come here for that. People come here to visit for that on vacation. People who move here, it's going to happen, but they don't specifically decide to live here only because of that. I think it's an awesome benefit, but I don't think people move here for that. Guys, I have never been on live this long. You guys are really motivating me today. So, Richard's Method, food for thoughts, brothers. I was sitting in Zona Colonial yesterday, saw a beautiful girl, and I said hello. As she passed back, she said, "Shoes does messages. She does massages." I took her WhatsApp. She messaged me so we can do an exotic massage at hotel. But she said she is Cuban and has 2 daughters to support, and I believe her. She is mostly likely not legal here, and tourism is suffering. Guys, that's a real heartfelt story. That's true. Guys, how many women in the United States doing that to keep their appearance up? This lady trying to feed her kids. And she could probably pull out her phone and show you her kids. And she probably really does those massages. Yeah, true story, guys. Um, Richard's method. I would not consider that woman a mango. She is just surviving and would most likely take a good man who can support her life if she loves him and never take money for sex again. Listen, bro, we've all heard the term that you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. And that is exactly true. I don't see that lady as a hoe. Guys, I have some female friends. Guys, I'm telling you right now, man, how many black mamas wouldn't do what they need to do to feed their kids? Guys, how many black mamas in the United States, they running low, ain't got no food, this behind, that behind, don't have a couple of brothers who she can call and say, hey, I need XYZ. And you know what that man go want. Yeah. So guys, don't make these women less because they doing the same thing women are doing in the United States. I would never encourage no one to participate in prostitution, just like I wouldn't in the United States. But we know in the United States, when a woman runs short, there's some guys she can call to bring us some money, and you know what they go get in return. Guys, that's just the facts of life. Douglas Anderson at Richard's Method, you already know the deal when she said does massages. Brendale Wilson, I was at the Blue Flame 2 weeks ago for the first time in 20 years. Only stayed 20 minutes. Man, I was young when I used to be in the Blue Flame, bro. And I used to drink gin, man. I'm telling you, man. Girls back then weren't really prostitutes, man. We would leave the strip club with the girls at the partying with them and go to the Waffle House and then go home and do what we go do, bro. Good girls, man. But everything changed, man. Right now, that's a multi-million-dollar business now, man. With entertainers and rappers, how they make it rain. Regular brothers like us, we don't need to go in no more. Them women making more money than us. They leave out of there, man, with big trash bags of money every night, guys. That ain't for us. That is not for us. Doug Anderson, laugh out loud, a real heartfelt story used on 100 other men within the last month or two. You're right, bro. You 100% right. You 100% right, but that's just how I feel about it. But you're right, Doug. Yeah, okay. No pros will avoid fly-by-night tourists. Most people don't like long-distance relationships. Guys, I'm telling you right now, man, there are a lot of women here who don't want to be associated with that. And when you come up to them, they're already like this. But if you don't come up to them talking about money and sex, you got a chance to have a friend. There's a whole lot of quality women who guys come here and they mess up. They think all the women are the same, and they walk up to them talking about money or how much. Guys, just meet a young lady, have lunch, have a beer, and talk. Richard's Method at Doug Anderson. This woman has an edit shop in the tourist center. Very sure if we were making enough and tourists was booming, she would not do the exotic type. And in her WhatsApp status, I see kids, bro. I'm agreeing with you, bro. I'm agreeing with you guys. But here's the problem I got. The American women that do what they need to do to feed their kids, that's all right. But these women over here, All of them, guys, all these women aren't working. Some of them will do. I don't know no mama that won't do what they got to do. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Richard's Method said she has a legit shop, but because the pandemic and tourism, the shop isn't making any money. It's almost like forced prostitution, guys. It's almost like it. Okay. Many of y'all aren't going to agree, but it's almost like forced prostitution. Some women in all over the world are doing it for hair, contacts, eyelashes, nails, feet, bags. These women are doing it, some of them to feed their kids, guys. That's not necessarily what I want, but I'm telling you guys, it's not everybody. So, guys, all right, I appreciate y'all so much, man. We are approaching an hour. I'm gonna get out of here. And guys, there are 24 people here, 23, 15 likes. We've been on here for almost an hour, guys, and we've got 15 likes, guys. You don't realize how important feedback is. So I thank you guys. And on future videos, guys, please like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, please share the videos, guys. Share the videos. This live was long. Much respect. Thank you very much. Traveling Things with Profi Agayo. So, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank everybody for the feedback, guys. Please, if you guys could share this video with somebody, man, because we talked about some good stuff, guys, okay? We talked about some good stuff. Other people need to hear this, guys. Okay, I'm out of here. I'll let you. Guys, we talking.